I bet you didn't know the secret behind wood that lasts for centuries. Before we reveal it, make sure to subscribe, like and share if you want more fascinating stories from history's hidden corners. In our modern world, we try to shield wood from nature with layers of plastic and chemicals, believing total separation is the only way to prevent decay. Yet, despite our efforts, fences rot, decks splinter, and maintenance never ends. We're stuck in a cycle of sealing and resealing, always fighting moisture. Now, let's travel back 1,000 years to Scandinavia, where Vikings built ships and homes that endured brutal climates. They didn't have modern sealants or pressure treatments. Instead of fighting nature, they worked with it. Vikings saw wood as a living material, understanding its need to breathe and move. They managed water, allowing wood to absorb and release moisture naturally. Their methods came from generations of observation and respect for the forest. The result? Archaeological finds of Viking ships and homes reveal wood that's astonishingly well preserved after centuries. Their secret wasn't force, but a partnership with nature. This challenges our assumptions and invites us to rediscover the simple, elegant solutions of the past. Durability for the Vikings was achieved through harmony, not conflict. The Vikings accepted that wood and water would always interact. Instead of sealing out water completely, they focused on controlling how wood got wet, and more importantly, how it dried. The real enemy wasn't water, but trapped moisture. Rigid coatings crack and trap water, accelerating decay. Vikings used breathable treatments that let wood absorb and release moisture, creating a dynamic, living system. Their ships used overlapping planks, clinker building, so when the wood swelled it sealed itself tighter. The sea helped make the vessel watertight. This was not a single trick, but a holistic mindset, wood, water and air in balance. By embracing the natural properties of their materials, Vikings created objects of incredible resilience. They didn't defeat decay. They sidestepped it, letting their creations flex and breathe with the world. Their philosophy was about partnership, not opposition. That's why their woodwork has lasted for centuries. Pine tar was the Vikings' secret weapon for wood preservation. Made by slowly baking resin-rich pine in special kilns, pine tar was a natural blend of water-repellent resin and antiseptic compounds. Heated and mixed with oils or fats, it penetrated deep into the wood, not just coating, but saturating it. This treatment repelled water and pests, while still letting the wood breathe. Applied hot and worked into every joint, pine tar became a flexible, weatherproof shield. Over time, it cured into a tough, leathery finish that moved with the wood. The iconic dark colour of Viking ships came from this process, a vessel infused with the forest's own protection. Pine tar was nature's perfect preservative, and the Vikings mastered its use. Before any treatment, the Vikings practiced patience, seasoning their wood slowly. Freshly cut wood is full of water and prone to warping and cracking. Vikings felled trees in winter, then let logs rest, sometimes even submerging them to leach out sap. Afterward they cut planks and stacked them with spaces for air circulation, sheltered from rain and sun. This slow drying could take years, but it made the wood stable and strong. Properly seasoned wood meant tight joints and better absorption of pine tar. The result was timber that resisted twisting and decay. Investing time at the start paid off in lasting durability. The Vikings worked with the wood's nature, not against it. Viking preservation was built into their designs. Their ships' overlapping planks shed water like a roof, while tarred animal hair sealed joints flexibly. Open boat designs allowed air to dry the timbers, preventing rot. Longhouses used charred posts to resist decay, and steep roofs to shed rain and snow. Central hearths kept air moving, drying the structure from within. Every detail managed moisture and encouraged ventilation. The result, buildings and ships that endured harsh climates for generations. Viking architecture was a masterclass in working with, not against, the elements. The best proof of Viking mastery comes from the Oseberg and Gokstad ships, unearthed after 1,000 years. Buried in clay, these ships were astonishingly intact. Oak planks, flexible joints, and even tool marks preserved. Pine tar traces confirmed their protective methods. The ship's design and material choices showed deep understanding. Oak for strength, pine for masts, ash for flexibility. Alongside the ships, everyday wooden objects survived, revealing both artistry and practicality. These finds are not just relics, they're lessons in how careful selection, seasoning, design and natural treatments can make wood last a millennium. The Vikings' approach was proven by time itself. Viking wisdom is more relevant than ever. We can use natural oils and tars instead of synthetic sealants, protecting wood while letting it breathe. Design for ventilation and drainage. Leave gaps, pitch roofs, and encourage airflow. Revive ancient techniques like charring wood for rot resistance. Most importantly, practice patience. Let wood season before building. These principles, natural materials, smart design and patience, create durable, sustainable structures. The Viking way is a blueprint for building in harmony with nature. Why can't we match the lasting quality of a Viking longship? The answer lies in what we've lost, a holistic approach. Vikings combined the right wood, seasoning, design and treatment, each step reinforcing the others. Modern industries separate these roles, but the Viking craftsmen understood the whole process. Their patience, reliance on natural processes and thoughtful design created true durability. They built for survival, not speed or profit, refining their methods over generations. Their legacy is a lesson in integration and respect for materials. As we face new challenges, we should look back to these masters of wood. Their approach, patient, wise and in tune with nature, offers a path to sustainability. The Viking legacy encourages us to build with care, patience and harmony. That's how we create things that last.